Hey everyone, welcome to Man Cave Insider episode 38. I'm Dennis. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel so you can see past and future videos. We're here in my man cave, and this room is filled with things that I've collected my entire life, and these are the stories behind them. And today we're going to be paying tribute to David Prowse, the English actor who created one of the most iconic film villains of all time, Darth Vader, in the original Star Wars Trilogy, who recently passed away at the age of 85. David Prowse was born in Great Britain in 1935 and was raised in Bristol. At 6 feet 6 inches tall, he became interested in weightlifting and bodybuilding. It was working a job as a bouncer at a dance hall that he met his wife Norma. They were married in 1963, had 3 children, and were married for 57 years until his passing. He won the British Heavyweight Lifting Championship 3 years in a row from 1962 to 1964. David Prowse also competed in the Mr. Olympia competition against a young Arnold Schwarzenegger and a young Lou Ferrigno, who he became friends with. Lou Ferrigno even wrote the foreword to David Prowse's autobiography, Straight from the Force's Mouth, that was published in 2011. Some of his film work included the role as Frankenstein's creature in the 1967 James Bond spoof Casino Royale, starring David Niven. He would play Frankenstein in 2 more films, Horror of Frankenstein and Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. In 1971, he played the role of Julian the Manservant in the film A Clockwork Orange, directed by Stanley Kubrick. The role that David Prowse is most proud of, however, is the role of Green Crossman, which is a superhero created to promote pedestrian safety in Britain. He appeared in PSAs and made appearances at schools all over the country from 1971 to 1990. And in the year 2000, Queen Elizabeth formally declared David Prowse a member of the British Empire. He also served as a trainer for several actors in films. He helped Christopher Reeve gain over 20 pounds of muscle to prepare for his role as Superman in 1978's Superman the Movie. Cary Elwes served as a production assistant on Superman and went to Prowse to train him for the role of Wesley in The Princess Bride. George Lucas had seen Prowse in A Clockwork Orange, and several years later, when he went to England to prepare for the original Star Wars film, he requested a meeting with Prowse. When Dave Prowse met George Lucas, he was offered the choice of 2 roles in Star Wars. He was offered the role of Chewbacca and Darth Vader. Prowse looked at the sketches of both characters. He immediately chose the role of Darth Vader because, in his own words, nobody forgets a great villain. Prowse's height and physique established Darth Vader as one of the most intimidating villains in movie history. His silhouette alone was featured in the posters for all 3 original films, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Prowse had a very thick Bristol accent that he used when performing Darth Vader while filming. The accent was so thick that Carrie Fisher jokingly referred to him as Darth Farmer. James Earl Jones would ultimately provide the voice of Darth Vader in the finished film. However, Jones has stated many times that he based his voice on the movements and the performance of David Prowse, and credits Prowse as being the actor who brought Darth Vader to life. At the end of Return of the Jedi, when Darth Vader is finally unmasked, it is portrayed by actor Sebastian Shaw. However, to many fans across the world, David Prowse is recognized as the man who brought Darth Vader to life. He spent many decades meeting fans all over the world at conventions, and any Darth Vader photo he signed as Dave Prowse is Darth Vader. In 2015, there was an excellent documentary about David Prowse released titled I Am Your Father. I've only met Mr. Prowse on one occasion while attending a convention in New Jersey in 2012. I was very excited to meet him because this was the first time I was ever going to meet somebody who was in one of the Star Wars films. I met him, said hello, shook his hand, took a picture with him, and I had him sign an Empire Strikes Back poster. I also have 2 other autographs of his that I had gotten at a later date. In 2016, David Prowse retired from making public appearances because of health reasons, and he wanted to spend more time with his family. A few years ago, while on a family cruise, we stopped at St. Martin and we went to That Yoda Guy movie exhibit and museum. I met Nick Maley, who had worked on the original 2 Star Wars films, and what I got there was this. This is a page from a shooting script from the original Star Wars film and has a picture of Dave Prowse in the scene where Darth Vader chokes out a rebel officer. And it's got a page of the script, a Topps card, it's got Nick's autograph, and it's got Dave Prowse's autograph, Dave Prowse, Darth Vader. After he had stopped doing public appearances, he was still selling autographs on his website, and that's where I got this. It says, "To Dennis, don't make me destroy you, Darth Vader, Dave Prowse." I was so excited to have this, I framed it immediately, put it up on the wall, and I've treasured it ever since. And now that Mr. Prowse has passed, I will treasure it even more. So that is it for our tribute to David Prowse, the original Darth Vader. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.